Hello everyone and welcome to Microsoft Ignite 2025. Super excited to have you all here. Today, AI isn't just a buzzword and it's a backbone of how businesses transform, operate, innovate and lead in this new era. And we are going to be exploring how Brillio's enterprise AI accelerator, Adam, is setting the pace for the digital enterprise of tomorrow. We help organizations move faster, smarter, and with greater impact. Across industries, AI is no longer a distant vision or a future, right? It's here, it's real, and it's moving very, very fast. It's a disruptive force that's breaking the boundaries, reshaping possibilities, and accelerating what enterprises can achieve faster than ever before. Now, AI isn't just improving what we do, right? It's rewriting the rules of business today. If you look at the industry level disruption, organizations are reinventing their products and services, creating entirely new competitive advantages. Just like how we are talking about how Brillio is looking at this enterprise AI accelerator, Adam. Now, if you look at rapid adoption and scale, over 80% of enterprises already have at least one AI use case in production, and that number is only climbing with a lot of enterprises already looking at different productivity and operations, and some of them are even claiming 40% efficient gains in critical business processes. Now, with respect to revamping the business models from the subscription ecosystem to a hyper-personalized experience, AI is unlocking multiple new revenue growth opportunity streams, and it's redefining how value could be delivered. But here is a reality check, right? Now, while there is a lot of productivity gains and use cases in production, it's not been a very easy journey with a lot of enterprises, mainly because of some of these challenges that are listed here. One is the amount of data quality and complexity that is there in the system makes it very difficult to understand and trust the AI that gets generated from the data that is already there in the systems. And some of the new AI transform systems are pretty difficult to integrate with the legacy systems, and that has been another challenge. Then scaling from pilot to production has its own issues where some of the decisions that you take while designing the solutions and architecture makes a lot of difference when you do it from pilot to production. So that is another challenge that we see, that something that worked in pilot is not really working in production, or when it works as it worked in pilot, the cost that mounts to is pretty different. There are other kind of challenges that come in when you scale from a pilot to production. And the fourth one, of course, is the security, governance, compliance, risk, and ethics. While a lot of enterprises are still struggling to understand the difference between using a co-pilot versus building your own agents, versus where to use what and what kind of security guidelines will come with what kind of decisions in their own AI policies and guidelines. And of course, the last one and the biggest one that we have seen is the talent and skill gaps that are still prevalent in the market, because the acceleration with which the technology is moving is way faster, and it's been very difficult for a lot of different personas within every enterprise to catch up on how the technology is moving today. We're introducing the Brillio Enterprise AI Accelerator, which was built for speed and wired for AI. Now, what AI Accelerator actually solves for, right? Now, starting from the different fragmented ways of approaching a problem to having the right kind of strategy on whether you need to build or buy or use what is already existent, to how to scale AI solutions, to operating model, like how you need to even run the agents, how do you monitor the behavior of agents, how do you orchestrate the different agents that come from different out of the box platforms, to building your own agents and monitoring them effectively, looking at what happens when the experts leave, right? So today there might be a lot of human in the loop when you are creating these solutions, but once you start, having some of these self-learning systems, what really happens after that? And of course, the investments, value realization, to looking at what happens, when a solution goes into production. So we do have an answer to all these questions and all the challenges we spoke about when it comes to scaling enterprise AI. Now, enterprises don't just need AI, they need AI that works. And that's where we have Adam, the engine behind our service portfolio. It's a composable tech-agnostic platform that powers the domain-specific, agentic solutions across data, digital, infrastructure, and network ops. It's built to help the enterprises solve the AI trilemma, specifically balancing performance, cost, and governance, and also accelerate their shift into the age of agents. But what makes Adam truly different? It is that it doesn't just give you all these tools or solutions, right? It also gives you a path. It brings together a powerful strategy toolkit and also robust platform capabilities that will enable the enterprises to design, deploy, and also scale the agentic solutions rapidly and responsibly. It's a composable, extensible, and built to power your entire ecosystem, turning AI into experimentation, turning AI from experimentation into real AI business acceleration. How Adam in AI can work for you. Now let's meet Adam. Well, this is the Adam, our enterprise AI platform. Now here you can see there are two ways in which you can navigate through Adam. Now let's look at the first feature, which is the Meet Adam. This is the conversational AI feature that lets you search, explore, and also interact with the Adam platform with very simple interactions and natural language queries. You can start by getting even inspiration on new use cases that you might want to build in your in your domain. Move on to building an AI strategy, and you can also execute with very minimal configuration changes and also monitor them in production. With Adam, you can see how every change impacts all the pillars of AI, and you can understand all of these without having to navigate through the different pillars of Adam in just this simple conversational AI interface. And this is a very, very critical feature, especially for non-technical users and those who are new to Adam. It's going to be a game changer, making it incredibly easy to navigate the platform and also maximize the value through simple, natural language conversations. Now let's go back to the Explore Adam. So here you can see the navigation interface and the starting point of your AI journey, whether you're defining your AI strategy or scaling your enterprise-wide agentic systems. The Explore Adam helps you pick the right pillar or the feature. Agent Builder can help you define, design the solutions with very simple drag and drop. Marketplace is where you can look at all the pre-built agents that are already available, so that you can pick the agents from Marketplace, go to the Agent Builder, orchestrate it for the solutions that you need. Or it could also be the foundational solutions that you can use for navigating through some of the pre-built data and digital solutions, business solutions, or control tower. Now let's deep dive a little bit into each one of them, starting with Strategy Toolkit. The Strategy Toolkit helps you identify high impact AI opportunities, assess readiness, define your roadmap, and ensure every initiative is tied to a business outcome. There are more coming up with very specific domain level assessments as well. So think of this as your blueprint for turning your AI ambition into execution. Now, if we go back to the foundational solutions, well, this is where Adam's pre-built engineering agents bring speed and agility to every part of your life cycle, from migration and modernization to testing, to quality assurance and operations. And you remember we spoke about a lot of challenges that enterprises face while going from pilot to production. Well, we've taken care of all of those challenges in most of these foundational solutions. And with Adam, you can automate complex workflows, data pipeline creation or test generation, validation, monitoring, all with the composable agents built for reuse and reliability. Now, to migrate workloads to a modern platform, there is an agent for that. You want to automate the data quality checks or optimize your infrastructure cost, there is an agent for that. These foundational solutions handle the plumbing of AI, so your teams can focus on innovation and not just integration. Now let's shift to the business solutions. This is the domain intelligent layer of Adam. We've studied the common challenges across industries, and we've built pre-configured agents that bring in deep contextual intelligence, understanding your domain data models, features that typically drive the outcomes, and models that deliver proven scalable performance. Each business solution also considers the cost to value balance of AI, as well as regulatory and compliance frameworks, so enterprises can innovate responsibly. And because value is realized at the consumption layer, we've also designed these solutions around the personas who would use them, from data scientists to business leaders, helping every stakeholder see and measure the impact of AI. In short, these are ready-to-scale, domain-aware solutions that turn AI potential into enterprise performance. Now let's move on to the Adam Control Tower, which is the command center of your entire Adam landscape. It continuously monitors the 6 core pillars of any AI solution: data, code, model, prompt, agent, and of course, cost. Every decision that you make in one pillar, like tweaking a data set or changing a model parameter, would have ripple effects across the other parameters and other pillars as well. Now, Control Tower makes those dependencies visible and actionable, and you can instantly see how a change in model impacts cost, how a prompt update affects the response quality, or how an agent's performance ties back to a data lineage. It simply gives you the end-to-end visibility and control, so you can optimize for speed, accuracy, and efficiency, all while maintaining the strong governance and compliance. The Control Tower is where AI becomes not just scalable, but explainable, governable, and also sustainable. So why Adam? Because it's more than just a platform. It's a composable, tech-agnostic ecosystem that helps enterprises design, deploy, scale, strategize the AI solutions responsibly and rapidly. From the strategy toolkit to foundational and business solution to real-time governance through the Control Tower, Adam brings together everything that you need to move from experimentation to execution with confidence and impact. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the future of enterprise AI. Let's accelerate your enterprise together. Thank you.